A team of doctors will soon perform a surgery that uses muscle and skin from a man's arm to give him a new penis, which he was born without. And before the man with no penis goes into surgery, let me just say this. Good luck, Colin. Now that's not...
People Magazine's sexiest man alive is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah. He once again beat his longtime rival, Dwayne "The Scissors" Johnson. I am so proud of that joke, by the way.
A woman on Long Island discovered a diamond ring inside of a glove while trying it on in a department store. And because it was Long Island, it was still attached to a finger.
A new report shows that half of the dogs in the U.S. are overweight, which explains why the most popular breed in America is the Type 2 Dire Beagle.
Trump has justified his use of Twitter, saying he'd tweet less if the press did their job better, or if his Ambien did its job better.
A man in Arizona is claiming that he can relieve sinus pressure in his nose by masturbating. He first made the claim while police were removing him from the bus. There's people that love Donald Trump so much that they're willing to overlook these allegations, and I can understand that. Look, I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson because of Thriller and Off the Wall. But that doesn't mean I can't admit that he's done some terrible things, too. Like that Invincible album. Or that song he made with Eddie Murphy. What was that? It was almost as bad as that stuff he did to those kids.
It was announced that Idina Menzel will sing the national anthem at this year's Super Bowl. Then she'll sing Let It Go as a tribute to the NFL's domestic violence policy. In a speech this week, Hillary Clinton stressed the need for compromise in Washington, saying she hopes to lead the country into, quote, a warm purple space, which is the same line Grimace uses to get you into his windowless van.
A couple in Russia invited a bear to be a witness at their wedding. There were no survivors.
Golf Digest magazine has created a controversy over a new cover featuring 20-year-old golfer Lexi Thompson posing with only a towel covering her breasts. But before you call them sexist, they did the same thing last month with Arnold Palmer.
Dick Cheney criticized the Senate report on CIA interrogation methods as, quote, a bunch of hooey. Cheney also complained that the report's description of torture, quote, barely got me hard. So, like, if you go to your email, you could just, like, open it up. It's literally right in there.
Damn it. This is for a sick kid?
Yeah, very sick boy.
Okay, well, here goes. A McDonald's in China was criticized for posting a sign saying that black people were not allowed to enter, which is the same sign I'm going to hang on my daughter.
Oh my goodness! Whoa! The Blue Moon diamond, which sold at auction for $48 million, was bought by a billionaire for his 7-year-old daughter, which raises the disturbing question, did that guy cheat on his daughter? Pablo Picasso's Women of Algiers was sold for a record-setting $179 million. But I can get you a picture of lopsided titties for way less than that.
Johnny Depp this week criticized actors who become musicians, saying the whole idea makes him sick. Depp believes the only other thing an actor should become is a French scarf monster. An American woman set a new record by visiting every country in the world in 19 months. And after all that travel, she found the one thing that had been inside her all along: Zika. Just have it. A Massachusetts couple whose son was born during the Super Bowl has named him Brady, while an Atlanta couple whose son was born during the Super Bowl has named him Son of a Bitch.
I never understood why cops don't like us. We have so much in common with the police. We're both portrayed negatively on the news. You can hear our cars from blocks away. Everyone gets nervous when they think we're following them. We're the only two people I know who can hop a fence in boots. We both bring our guns to funerals. I can go on and on.
Thursday is Thanksgiving, and there's so much to be thankful for this year, unless you're a human woman.
was really bad in love till you rise, yeah. Now I can see in color why it was great. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're why I was looking, and never was looking, yeah, yeah. I can believe that I was here.
His victory, Eric Adams will become New York's second black mayor, not to be confused with the New York mayor who blacks out.
A 96-year-old German woman who was a secretary at a Nazi concentration camp has been released from detention. She is now safely in the custody of her grandson.
And Grandma, if you're watching, go to bed. Starbucks announced that starting in 2019, it will block pornography websites over its Wi-Fi. It's a move they're calling Che's Law.
It's good law.
A new poll shows that New Jersey Governor Chris Christie's approval rating is now at an all-time low, coming in more than 10 points below Bon Jovi playing the new stuff. Still at an all-time high, though, his belt.
The group 1 Million Moms is boycotting the Hallmark Channel for airing a commercial featuring a same-sex couple getting married and kissing. Ladies, relax. If your kid is watching the Hallmark Channel, he already gay as hell.
A photo has gone viral of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau showing off his yoga abilities, which explains why your aunt took her laptop into the bathroom. Not to be outdone, German Chancellor Angela Merkel released a photo of herself deadlifting a Volkswagen. President Trump called Justin Trudeau two-faced after the Canadian Prime Minister was caught making fun of Trump. And it's true, I've definitely seen Trudeau with at least one other face. Scientists are working to develop advanced ultra-black materials that are so dark they absorb 99% of all light. Oh, sure, but when I try to develop ultra-black material, I'm booed at the Apollo.
Donald Trump announced the launch of his own social media network he's calling Truth Social, but most people know it by its original name, the National Sex Offender Registry.
But I don't really understand how any of this is important, so I'm just going to treat this memo like every other memo I've received at work and completely ignore it. At this point, if you actually want to get my attention, the bar is set at porn star spanks president with magazine. This week marks the 65th anniversary of Rosa Parks refusing to give up her seat on an Alabama bus. And I just wish that all black people could follow her example of sitting down and shutting up.
The Palm Beach mansion, once owned by Jeffrey Epstein, will soon be demolished. And I'm honestly shocked that they would demolish a place where I have so many fond memories. Rest in power, King. I'll take it from you. Senator Kirsten Sinema, who hates the attention, says she is opposed to raising taxes on the wealthy to pay for President Biden's agenda. Finally, someone speaking up for billionaires. Because it's so hard to hear them from space. The Paris Zoo was evacuated on Friday after dozens of baboons escaped their enclosure, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In a recent study, scientists created 3D scans of dolphin vaginas and found that a dolphin's clitoris is remarkably similar to a human woman's. Said the night janitor at SeaWorld, "Well, I could have told you that."
NASA's rover Perseverance successfully landed on Mars and has started a Twitter account to send back updates. First it was, "I'm safe on Mars." Then collected first soil sample. And then, oh no, why is there no White History Month? I really figured out Twitter fast. Thousands of what are being called penis fish have washed up on the shore of a California beach. Not only that, one kid says he even found one in his mother's nightstand.
Royal experts are saying that Queen Elizabeth's health has entered a different phase, and the public may not see her until February. So you know what that means. New titties. The makers of Aunt Jemima products, which have been criticized for using racist imagery, are finally changing the name to Pearl Milling Company. Pearl Milling is the name of the white lady who owned Aunt Jemima.